Did you know a tusk is actually a tooth? Hello, this is Varo from Danz English, and today we're gonna be making a video about Arctic animals. This is part 4 of the animals series. And Mr. Denny is not here again because he forgot to bring the tripod.
Yes, that's true.
Why do you always forget?
Okay. So what's the first one?
First one is polar bear.
Okay.
Polar bears are bears that are white. They live in the Arctic, of course. And they're white to camouflage in the snow, to hide in the snow. But polar bears don't really have predators, except for walruses, because sometimes they fight. And also, polar bears sometimes fight with walruses. And they eat walruses, seals, and fish. And also, did you know polar bears hibernate for 3 months? Which means 90 days. How many hours is that?
What do they do when they hibernate?
Sleep.
Oh, they sleep?
I don't know.
And why do they do that?
I don't know. Next is muskox.
Catch.
Muskox. Some people mistaken muskoxes as bison, like Mr. Denny. Muskoxes live in a family where there's cattle, buffalo, and bison, and they live in the cow family, so you guys might be right, but they're mostly related to sheep and goats. And muskoxes live in herds, and their number one enemy are Arctic wolves, because Arctic wolves want to eat their calves. And when there's a herd of muskox and when there's an Arctic wolf want to eat the calf, all the muskox make a protective circle. And the protective circle, inside the protective circle, there's the calf. And all the other muskoxes are protecting the calf from the Arctic wolves. And they have horns.
Why do they like to headbutt?
Maybe because to mate, and maybe because to mate.
What's next?
Reindeer.
Reindeer. 1, 2, 3. Catch.
Reindeer. Reindeer are deer that live in the Arctic. And reindeer live in herds. And reindeer herds walk to far distances to find food. And they can swim. But baby deer, I think calf? I don't know. Can't swim because they're still babies. And also, last time in the North American video, I said these aren't horns, these are antlers. And also, antlers are actually part of the skull of a deer, and reindeer too. Animal number 4 is walrus. And walruses are like seals, but they have tusks. And also, did you know a tusk is actually a tooth? Like a walrus's tusk is actually a part of his tooth, sharp tooth. Right? And also, like the polar bear, sometimes walruses attack polar bears, and sometimes polar bears attack walruses. And walruses are sometimes eaten by polar bears. Right? And also, a smart strategy for a walrus to attack the polar bear and try to kill it is when they're fighting underwater, the walrus is like good swimming, as a good swimmer. The walrus will use its tusk and bring the polar bear down to the ocean and will drown the polar bear.
Ooh, that's so scary.
Yeah,
Does it work?
Sometimes the polar bear gets away and
But
kills.
polar bears are also good swimmers, right?
Yeah, but some a little bit slower.
I see.
Because I think walruses have flippers to swim faster.
Oh, okay, cool. Right.
And they have whiskers. Yeah. Animal number 5 is Arctic wolf, also known as polar wolf. Polar wolves have a number 1 enemy, which is muskox. And muskox have a number 1 enemy, which are Arctic wolves. And Arctic wolves will eat muskox. And they sometimes fail because the muskoxes are sometimes stronger. And Arctic wolves, sometimes when they fail hunting muskox, they'll just hunt something else to feed their baby wolf. I think cub. Yeah. And wolves howl to communicate. And Arctic wolves, also known as polar wolves, are white to camouflage in the snow like polar bears. The last animal number 6, is Arctic fox. Arctic fox are foxes that are white, and of course they're white because to camouflage in the snow. And Arctic foxes are white to camouflage in the snow because when they're hunting an animal which is not white, they can camouflage in the snow and then hunt them because their prey will not see them. But sometimes they hunt hares, Arctic hares, but Arctic hares are actually white. And Arctic foxes are foxes. And last time in the North American video, I thought I was talking about foxes in the North American video, and then I said some foxes are white, such as the Arctic fox. And also Arctic foxes are carnivores, and they mostly eat small animals such as rats and sometimes rabbits. So that's all for 6 animals that live in the Arctic, and there's more animals there's more animals than 6 animals in the Arctic. But when I'm talking about all of them, it will be a lot of information, and this video will be a lot of minutes too long. And next week, we're gonna make a special video with Mr. Danny, and hope he brings the tripod for the next video because it's special. We're gonna be talking about special animals in Indonesia. Well, next week, not today. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share this video to your parents, your mom, your grandparents, and other people that you know, not your enemies. And that's all.
So leave a comment, yeah?
Oh, then also don't forget to leave a comment. What's your favorite Arctic video? And also comment those to the other videos that we have made, like African, Australian, North American. In the African video, comment what's your favorite African video. In Australia, comment what's your favorite Australian video. In North America, comment what's your favorite North American video. And also this in Indonesia too. And also, what's your favorite Indonesian video? But you can only comment that in the Indonesian video. Bye!